Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
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 Okay, hope everyone is good. So, last class we talk about SIM and we talk about how the parsing happens and how the normalization happens, right? Everybody is clear, right? Everybody is clear. SIM has two objectives. Completely clear, right? One is to collect the real-time logs from all the device, network device, security device, servers, application databases. Once it collect the log, normalize the log, parse the log, normalize the logs, keep the logs for long time, right? Based on your organization requirement, forensic requirement, audit and compliance requirement, enables you searching and reporting feature, right? And another is real-time monitoring, correlation and alerting. These two features we see yesterday. We differentiate what is parsing, what is raw logs, parse logs and normalized logs, right? How it looks like. Now, any SIM is not a SIM if we cannot achieve these two features. Understand? Any car is not a car, right? If it does not have four wheels, it does not have steering, it does not have accelerator. Yes or no? Every car, whether you buy a Maruti Alto which costs around 5 lakhs, or you buy a Mercedes or Range Rover, the basic objective remains same. It brings you source to destination. It has steering, it has accelerator, it has four wheels. Yes or no? Either you spend 5 lakhs or you spend 2 crores. The basic objectives remain same. Some pros and cons, some additional features, luxurious features if you buy a Range Rover or some higher end cars, right? But the basic feature remain same. Getting my point? Similarly, these two features, any SIM tool is not a SIM tool, any tool is not a SIM tool if it does not have these two features. So, like you have a lot of vendors for car, right? Similarly, for SIM also, we have a lot of vendors available in the market. What are those? Now, in this world, now a lot of, but some of the leaders in the market, such as Splunk is number one. Splunk SIM is number one in the market as per the Gartner report. Gartner is non-profit organization which does the survey every year based on various parameters, based on the features. Apart from these, and again, these feature how good, how better are those features. For example, we understand your car brings you from source to destination, but how much is the pickup? What is the speed? What is the mileage? Right? How comfort you feel inside? Yes or no? There are various parameters based on that you evaluate. Understand? What is the safety? Similarly, there are various parameters based on that your SIM also being evaluated, isn't it? So the organization called as Gartner. What? Gartner. So what Gartner does, Gartner evaluates all the security products, not only SIM, but it evaluates all the security product. Similarly, it evaluates SIM also based on the various parameters such as how good is particular parameter. For example, uh, how good is the correlation engine, how good better it correlates and trigger an alert, how good is the visualization like dashboards, how good is the searching, how good is the support from vendor. Yes or no? Support from the vendor. How much customization we can do, how much is the cost. So based on various parameters as a reference, it evaluate the different SIM solution, and it give the space and evaluate based on the 4 coordinates we call as Gartner magic coordinates. Gartner magic coordinate. This coordinate, leader coordinate, leader. This is 4th coordinate, reader coordinate, 3rd, 2nd, and first. Means this is leader and this is visionaries. Visionaries. विजनर्स की स्पेलिंग क्या होती है? गलत है ना? विजनर्स की स्पेलिंग क्या है? VGON NAR और NOR? चलो एनीवेज, विजनर, विजनर, visionary who are just beginner, right? They will come on visionary. This is niche player, this is competitor, and this is leader, which are giant, means leader, expert, leader, which come on the leader quadrant, right? In the leader quadrant, it's not something that only one tool will come on the leader quadrant, but in the leader quadrant also, who are on the top, right? There are several tools which are under leader quadrant, but Splunk is on top. Concurrently for last 14 years. 14 years, Splunk is your leader quadrant. If you refer 2024 Gartner report, Splunk is your leader, is number one in the market. In the second position, you have Microsoft Sentinel. What? Splunk is now with Cisco. March 2024, Splunk was initially standalone company. Tool was also Splunk, and company name also Splunk. Yes or no? Recently, means past year, 2024 March, it has been acquired by Cisco. So now Splunk is Cisco company. After acquiring acquisition of Splunk, Cisco has become the world's largest, biggest software company. Cisco has become. Cisco is already a network and security company. It provides a network devices such as router and switches are most popular for Cisco. You will see almost company has Cisco router and switches. CCNA, you must have heard about CCNA. CCNA full form is actually Cisco certified. It is not a vendor generic certificate. It is tool related, vendor related certificate. Like you have Splunk certification. Similarly, the vendor related certification, Cisco. But it seems like it's a vendor neutral certification because how famous is the Cisco product? Yes or no? Cisco kind of monopoly in networking devices Cisco has, right? And Cisco has very security devices also, like firewall, IPS, IDS, email gateway, proxy, various solutions they have. Now, after acquisition of Splunk, now cyber security is also part of your Cisco, right? So it has become the biggest company, software company, Cisco, after acquisition of Splunk. So Splunk is lead in the market. Of course, the market of Splunk is going to increase exponentially because now Cisco is going to pitch Splunk to all existing customers. Cisco has a big database, right, of existing customers. Going to pitch Splunk for all customers. So we can see, the increased demand in future as well for the Splunk. Anyways, Splunk is already leader in the market, number one. Second, so this is from Cisco, right? Cisco Splunk now. As of now, Splunk has not changed any website. Oh, sorry, Cisco has not changed any website. Why? Because Splunk is already named in the market, right? So Splunk has not changed the product name or the name of the website. It is still a Splunk.com, and still the product name is also a Splunk. Just Cisco has mentioned a Cisco company. Below the Splunk has mentioned a Cisco company, right? Because no need to give a like Cisco, right? Because Splunk is already a big name in the market. Yes or no? So Splunk is now with Cisco. Now second position, you have Microsoft Sentinel. It's pretty new compared to other tools. Splunk started in 2002 in the market. 2002, while Microsoft Sentinel has been introduced around 2019. 2009, it's pretty new, but since it has been introduced by Microsoft, big company, right? If you introduce yourself, nobody will know. But it is introduced by Microsoft. Of course, you understand money and power. So it has become very popular in just few years only, right? And it is in second position in Gartner report, Microsoft Sentinel. However, this is a cloud native solution. Your Splunk is available in the cloud also and on premises also. I will tell you once we start introduction with the Splunk. If you are not aware the difference between the cloud and on premises, I will explain you. However, uh, uh, Microsoft Sentinel is only available on the cloud, and that too on the Microsoft own cloud that we call Azure cloud. Everybody knows what is cloud. I'll give a little bit idea. The difference between the on-premise, what is on-premise and what is cloud, little idea. It's important for you. So that means you cannot download the software install on your on-premises. You just get a URL, username and password, software installed somewhere else that we call as cloud, right? However, Splunk is available in both model, cloud model also and on-premises, means software also you can download and install. Understand? This is cloud native, means only Microsoft Azure cloud is available. Got a point? Second position. Third position was actually QRadar. It is actually still QRadar, but it was IBM QRadar previously, but now it is, spelling गलत हो गई, IBM QRadar. Anybody knows? Now it is with whom? Migration is not yet completed, but it is with whom? It is no longer a IBM QRadar company. QRadar. Anybody knows? Now this QRadar only, not full IBM. It was IBM QRadar. The solution, like you have Microsoft Sentinel, right? Company name Microsoft, product name Sentinel. Similarly, this QRadar SIEM, the owner was IBM, right? Recently, in 2024, this is another acquisition which happened for the product acquisition only. This business acquisition for SIEM, QRadar business, have been done by the Palo Alto. Palo Alto. Palo Alto is another company. In our training also, we are going to cover Palo Alto Cortex XOR. XOR we are going to cover, right? SOAR, security orchestration, automation and response, right? That is actually from Palo Alto. It's an automation in SOC incident response. As of now, the terms I'm using, you might not be familiar already, right? Just take it. People, I understand some people are familiar already, but some people might be not familiar who are new. But just the information I'm giving that Palo Alto SOAR, the name has been given Palo Alto XOR, extended SOAR, right? Hero. Everybody gives them, we are different, right? So they have given extended SOAR, not SOAR, extended SOAR. It's actually SOAR solution, but they have added X. So Palo Alto XOR, Palo Alto Cortex XOR, that is from Palo Alto, right? So automation solution means you can integrate your SIM with SOAR and do some automation. So what they have done is they have acquired SIM also. So they can club SIM plus SOAR. Palo Alto have done acquired this QRadar from IBM, QRadar business, SIM business, right? Understand? So this is in the third position. Apart from there are some other many SIM solutions, like you have SecureNext, right? You have Alien World, which is open source. Somebody was asking open source, what is the meaning? Open source. You have SecureNext, you have ArcSight. ArcSight was also leader in the market for 15 years. 15 years it was leader in the market. Even it was above than Splunk previously. We were even covering ArcSight for around 6 to 7 years here. It was number one. But you know that, right? Time will not be same for every time, right? Every day. ArcSight was here before. Now ArcSight is here. You see how time changes. When you are not upgrading yourself, this is what happens. When you are not running with time, this is what happens. This is what happens with Nokia. You know, right? Same happened with Nokia. It was here and now it is here. You are not changing yourself with time. Time will change you. Isn't it true? You are in IT. It's very important for you to upgrade your skills, upgrade your knowledge. If you're thinking that I learn it's enough, it's not enough. You never know that because technology is getting changed, right? You have to upgrade your knowledge, upgrade your skills, keep learning. If you're not learning, not upgrading, the time will come, recession will come, where when the company will have to do the cost cutting and company will evaluate who all employees are not having the latest skill that we want, and they will do the cost cutting, and some of you will go out of the company as a part of layoff process. It does not mean that company is not hiring new people. Company is still hiring new people, right? Even at the same time, layoff is happening. Who all people are being laid off? People who are not upgrading, who are not learning new skill. Just what job they got, they are just doing that job, copy paste job, and coming home, not learning anything. Yes or no? If you are there in the company for 3 years, are you learning every day? You will learn for a couple of months, you learn the process, and they doing the same job, right? It's your own responsibility to upgrade your skills for your personal growth. If you're not upgrading, you'll go out of the market. See, companies are not thinking about your personal growth, right? They have to just complete their work. Until unless you are useful, you'll be there. If you're the day will come when you are not useful, you check your own stuff, your own way. Yes or no? Same thing happened with Nokia also. If you remember, Android has been introduced, right? Market demand was asking to have Android. Nokia was stick with Windows. If you remember, right? Nokia was launching mobile in Windows only. Nokia was the leader in the market, right? Everybody has the Nokia mobile, which was very good in the market that time. But Nokia did not accept the changes. Nokia did not get into the Android, and other vendors like Samsung and other mobile vendors acquired the market, and Nokia gone from out from the market. Now Nokia introducing back, coming back and introducing Android. They understand, but it's too late, right? There are so many other vendors which have been introduced and which are now leader in the market. So it's all about the time, taking the right decision on the right time. Yes or no? So IBM, this QRadar is in third position. There are a lot of other SIM tools now. It's digital era, right? Lot of different tools, small and medium enterprise tool, lot of different SIM tool has been introduced now, which even I did not heard about. Get a point? But these are top vendors. AT&T, you have Alien Vaulted from AT&T, you have ArcSight, you have SecureNext, Logarithm, right? So a lot of other tools, but these are some of the tools which are leader in the market. However, from SOC perspective, you understand if you can drive one car, you can drive other car also. Yes or no? Some different feature, okay. 2 gears are this side, three gears at this side. Okay, this car is having 6 gears, 7 gears. Little difference, right? Functionality will be little different, of course. SOC perspective, what work we do? We investigate the incidents. We analyze the incident, raise the incident. SOC perspective, as a SOC analyst, work is almost same. Whether you work on ArcSight or QRadar or Sentinel or Splunk. As a SIM admin perspective, the work is a bit different, of course. Get a point? So if somebody is looking for SOC analyst, they might write in the JD that, okay, if you work on preferences, QRadar, for example, but if you work on a Splunk or ArcSight or any tool is fine. If you're looking for a Splunk administrator, they will look for somebody who has admin level of experience in Splunk only. That is only preferable. In case they are not getting Splunk administrator, They may look for other people. Okay, he's having admin experience on QRadar. He may learn Splunk as well. That is the assumption. Are you getting a point? SOC perspective, any SIEM tool you can work because incident response and process analysis process remains same. Clear? Everybody is clear, right? So there are various vendors in the market. In our training, we are going to cover Splunk, leader in the market. So whatever tools we are covering here, all are leader in the market, number one, right? We cover SIEM tool, Splunk, number one in the market. We cover EDR, endpoint detection response. We are going to cover CrowdStrike, which is again number one in the market as per the Gartner report. We are going to cover SOAR for Cortex SOAR, which is number one in the market as per the Gartner report, right? So in the SOAR, we have other training also. We have Sentinel training separate. We have QRadar training also separate training, right? So other SIEM and other tools also we have separate training of other vendor. But in the SOC, we have included the tools which are top in the market. Anyway, people who want to learn some other tool also, we have separate trainings for that. But in the SOC, we have included the top tools only. Okay, so in this training, we'll be talking about the Splunk. It's all
Sulabh,
on the one moment, just 1 minute. It's all depends on the various parameters. Based on that, you select the tools. You want to buy a car, right? Everybody is buying Alto, Maruti Alto, which costs around 5 to 6 lakhs. No. Everybody is buying Baleno. No. Everybody is buying Range Rover. The answer is no. Everybody is buying BMW or Mercedes. The answer is no. There are various parameters, right? Budget also, and the specific feature also what they are looking for. Yes or no? So you cannot say that everybody is implementing Splunk or everybody is implementing Microsoft Sentinel or everybody is implementing ArcSight. There are various vendors, but most of the deployment you will see on Splunk, but Splunk is one of the highly costlier tool compared to other vendor. Yes or no? So various parameters. Some companies, maybe they want to fulfill just their compliance. Because compliance is saying that you have to deploy SIEM tool. You have to start the SOC. Get your mind? Just to deploy the SIEM tool, it's a compliance, right? Company may not be bothering about the features or the better SIEM tool. They just want to fulfill the compliance requirement. They may go with any cheaper SIEM solution, which have the less costly license cost. Some company who want to look for better feature, they have to look which SIEM tool has the better feature, right? But there are various parameters. Like you buy a car which have the safety feature, 5-star safety and cab rating. Yes or no? Some people will look for mileage. You got a point? So that is how we various parameters that we keep as reference to select which SIEM tool we have to buy. Okay. Yes, you are having some question.
yes, Sulabh, thank you. Can you please give the difference again between SIEM and SOAR? Like just one-liner difference?
SIEM tool you will that difference you will understand later period, because right now you have not understood the full concept of the SIEM. Let me tell you just in one line. Let me explain you. In the SIEM, you monitor the incident, right?
Yeah.
Instead of having just one line, I'm explaining you right now. Once you come on the SOAR class, then you'll understand the full difference. Let's say 1,000 of alert you're getting. Instead of monitoring billions of event, you monitoring these alerts. Whenever any alert triggers, being a SOC analyst, you will analyze whether it is true positive or false positive. Means you do the basic analysis. If it's true positive, then there's a process called as you have to create a ticket. For example, you call to Airtel broadband, your internet is not working, they will create a ticket, right? Complaint and ID will get generated as a record. Okay, complaint has been raised and assigned to respective team for further troubleshooting. Similarly, once you find any incident as a true positive, means as a suspicious activity, you have to raise a ticket, means incident on the ticketing tool. Incident number will get generated and you have to assign, for example, firewall team to block the IP address. You might also have to send them to email notification, enter all the data on the email. Yes or no? This is the process. You may have to take the follow-up on the firewall team, whether you have blocked the IP address or not, being a SOC analyst. On the ticketing tool or the email, you have to upload the logs where you have seen suspicious activity, right? Download the logs and upload on the email and ticketing tool. So this is the incident response process. Being a SOC analyst, you analyze first, check true positive, false positive. True positive incident, you raise a ticket and send email notification to respective team for further actions. Being a SOC, especially L1, L2 also might do the same work. We'll understand later period what is the work for L1, L2, L3. But some company L2 also may do the same. SOC analyst major work is this one. So what will happen is now SOAR. SOAR means automation. So now you can see in the market now and in the coming world, there will be a resource crunch. You understand digitalization is happening very, exponentially, right? Last couple of years back, you have, let's say, 15, 20 apps in your mobile. Now, how many apps you have? Are you having a same number of apps or less apps or more apps? Much more, right? Yes or no? Now everything you order through Swiggy, Instamart, Zomato, or through Blinkit. And not only Blinkit, but a lot of other apps that you have. Get in mind? App means what? Those business came online. Yes or no? Of course, they have to secure the network, means they have to deploy tools, and they need to set up SOC and SIEM and all those to monitor. But there will be resource crunch in the market. Companies are not able to find the right resources in the market. And in future also, considering the future demand in the market for cybersecurity, it's very difficult to find the resources. Hence, the automation has been introduced. So what happens is, now SOAR, now SIEM will be integrated with SOAR. SOAR. Now, this SIEM tool, once alert will get generated, this alert will go to SOAR. Now, SOAR will have a playbook. Playbook means a script. Script, Python script. The script is written on the Python. Once alert will trigger, how you decide, right, whether it's true positive, false positive, that decision is being written in the form of script to check it's true positive, in what situation will be true positive, in what situation is false positive. If it is true positive, then there is a script we call as playbook. For example, the connection came, it's a suspicious IP address, blacklisted, and IP has to be blocked on the firewall. Now, here you are raising case to firewall team to block the IP address. Once you raise the case, then somebody was there in the firewall team, he was blocking the IP address manually. Yes or no? Means being a SOC, you guys are involved. Other teams are also involved in the incident response process who are going to help you for resolution of incident, to block the IP address, desktop team to isolate the system from the network. Yes, or network team to raise the case with the ISP. A lot of other teams were involved in taking the action for the incident resolution. Yes or no? In the SOAR, what will happen? Your firewall will be integrated with SIEM. Your ticketing tool will be integrated with SIEM. Your EDR will be integrated with SIEM. Waste tool will be integrated with SIEM. So, sorry, not SOAR, with SOAR. So once, as a part of program, once your SOAR will understand a true positive, one playbook will run on your ticketing tool, like ServiceNow ticketing tool, and one ticket will get generated automatically. After that, next playbook will run on the firewall, and IP address will be blocked automatically on the firewall. Other case, it's a malware case. So if true positive, it's a malware machine infected. So what will happen? Ticket will get generated in the ticketing tool automatically. Then your EDR will be integrated. EDR has the capability to isolate a system virtually without manual intervention. So EDR will be integrated with your SOAR. So script playbook will run on the EDR, and automatically through playbook, machine will be isolated from the network. Means where is the human? Where are the human?
Then is it eliminating the need of L1 and
So,
L2?
so that is the reason. L1 job especially, right? Especially L1 jobs are being eliminated. That's the reason we cover very in-depth here. Sometimes people ask that we joined SOC analyst training, right? Why we are covering very in-depth technical things, very in-depth administrative things, right? Because if you just go with L1 job, right, you understand what will be your future. Yes or no? What will be future? This is not much technical job. If see, initially, of course, you will learn why you are doing this, but once you do it for a month or two, then same job you have to do for every time. There is no much technical things. Yes or no? Until last some big attack is coming, which is rare. Otherwise, same alert will trigger on a daily basis. Same means you don't need to use much sense even. You know, okay, this alert, okay, let me copy this data, paste on this incident, copy this and then assign this incident to this team, copy paste job, right? So do you think that by covering only this L1 job, your job will be secure in future after introducing this automation? The answer is no. Until unless you are not technically strong. See, I'm telling you, in future, people who are technically strong are going to survive in the market. This is just an automation right now. AI also going to come. I'm not going to scare you, but I am just going to make you aware. Make you aware that you have to make your habit. Yes or no? Make your habit of learning the technical things, understand your technical core concept. You got a point? That's the reason our trainings are very in-depth, so that you'll be future ready. Maybe initial interview, they will ask incident response only, as of now. But you will be future ready. You will understand all technical concept, all core concept, administration concept, so that in future, when required, right, you'll be able to upgrade and you'll be able to go on the next level. Are you getting a mind? Let me tell you. So this automation, you understand, right? How SOAR will do automation? As of now, this SOAR automation, let's say for example, 100 SOC. Out of 100 SOC, 100 SIM you have, of course, SOC. The SIM is the heart of SOC. Every SOC you will see SIM as of now. So if 100 SOC, 100 SIM, out of 100, SOAR participation is around 15 to 20%. SOAR deployment is as of now, how much? 15 to 20%, means 15 to 20% of the SOC has deployed SOAR. So does those company do not require any L1 resources? The answer is no, that's not correct as of now. Why it is not correct? Let me tell you. Even if you have SOAR, still you need as L1 resources. Why? Let me explain you. You understand? Around 15 years back, one electrical in India, two-wheeler came, yo bike, something was there, yo bike or something. The cost was also cheaper. It was 18 to 20,000 only. Yo bike something, right? Electrical. It was the first, I think, in India. It came, and after some time, it gone from the market. It just an introduction, right? It was not very fine-tuned. Means its capability to go for longer time. But people realized that it can be a future. E-vehicle can be a future. The concept was good, but the implementation was not that great. Hence, it is gone for the market, right? It was just an introduction stage. Yes or no? But now, what you see now, there are some two-wheelers also which can go more than 200 kilometers. Now, Ola has just launched around 320 or 365 kilometer bike. Kitna? 320, right? 320 kilometer in one charge. You understand that time, and now you understand that time. Cars also more than 500 kilometers, right? So right now, SOAR is on that stage. Introduction stage, lot of fine tuning is required. So what happens right now? What is happening? Automation is there, but lot of time it does the false positive action. Means alert trigger, it has blocked vendor IP address, customer IP address. The action which have been taken by the SOAR automation, many time it has taken false positive action. It is taking false positive action. Means we cannot trust 100%. 100%. Because of course, automation you are introducing, but you have to ensure business should keep running, right? Yes or no? Understand? Otherwise, okay, if you are doing automation, but business is being blocked, customer IP is being blocked, your vendor IP is being blocked, does not make any sense, right? Because cyber security means what? Cyber security means CIA. CIA stands for
confidentiality, integrity, and availability.
Did I explain this in my basic video? Explain this. So you understand, right? Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So here, what is being impacted? Availability. If IP is being blocked, availability will be impacted, right? That means this will not be called as cyber security. Means it's not a right approach. What am I? So what then what? How this 15 to 20% companies are being deploying the SOAR? So what happens now? SOAR is being deployed and automation definitely happen. But what happens is now still you need, let's say, for typical SOC, you need 6 resources to monitor, investigate. Now you need around 3 to 4 resources. Alert will come on SOAR, and SOAR will not automatically block the IP address, automatically create the ticket. Once alert will come on SOAR, analyst will do the basic analysis. Then there will be button. He can click on the button and automatically ticket will be created. Firewall is integrated. IP has to be blocked. He will click on the button. IP will get blocked on the firewall. He will click on the button. System will get isolated from the network. Understand? So playbook will not run automatically. I mean, you have the option to run automatically, but you will not enable automatic running of the playbook. You click on the button being a L1 resource, being a SOC analyst, right? So still we want resources to monitor SOAR. But you know the future? Yes or no? The time will come definitely when this will be implemented as a fully automation. You got my point? Clear? But as of now, still we want resources, right? So that's the reason it's a beginning. Hence, but you understand SOAR has been introduced in the market, right? In the cybersecurity market. So there's something which is new. So people who, if some company has SOAR, right, and you know the SOAR, if you worked on the SOAR, you will be the right candidate for them to hire. Yes or no? Understand? You have to upgrade your knowledge, and being a cybersecurity ad tech company, we also have to upgrade. We are not different, right? We are also in IT, so we have to also upgrade ourselves. If we are not upgrading our content, we will also go out of the market. We are similar to you only. Yes or no? If you also keep training you on the old concept, on the old tools, what will happen? People will not come here. Yes or no? So what you are studying, right? We are studying more than you. We check the market more than you. And it should be actually, we should. If we are not familiar, we are not checking what is going on in the market, what tool has been introduced, what technology has been introduced, we will also go out the market. We cannot compete with the market. Yes or no? Yes or no? So this is an IT. This is very competitive market. Understand? Understand SOAR? This is the difference between the government job and IT job. Government, you will have growth also. Straightforward, straight line growth, right? Straight line means your work your capabilities, your skills are not dependent on no, not like this. In the government, your growth is like this. Yes or no? You started here. This may be 1 year, little, not like this actually. This is like this. This is wrong. Your growth is actually like this. Your growth is like this. जो मिल गया रख लो, जो मिल गया जितना रख लो, whatever you got, keep it. Yes or no? It's not depends on your skill. It is not depends on your work, what you do. Your hike, your promotion is not dependent on that, right? But being an IT in cyber security, your growth is depends how much time you put, how much skills you have, right? It depends on only on you. Yes or no? Both of you started from here. See, your name is Adib. Sorry, Adib. Adib. ठीक है. Your name is Rahul. See, Rahul and Adib started at the same time. They were fresher. The package were 4 lakhs. कितना था? Fresher package 4 lakhs था. In couple of years, Rahul package exponentially got high. Exponentially, increased exponentially. In 3 years, his package become 20 lakhs. 20 lakhs. Adib का पैकेज कितना हुआ? नहीं, एक्सपोनेंशियल तो नहीं बढ़ा. His package was 6 lakhs. It can be. It's not. I just use the name. Don't take it personally. I use the name only. Okay, just for comparison. So is it something that I mean, it is dependent on personally, right? How they worked on his skills. Yes or no? What Rahul has done is Rahul worked for 1.5. Rahul worked for around 1.5 year or 1 year in one company, right? He's joined some trainings. He learned new skills. He learned new skills. He did some certifications. He changed the company. One company he changed after 1 year. He got around 8 lakhs package. He got 8 lakhs package, right? He kept learning new technology, new certificates. He has around 4 to 5 certification and 4 to 5 new skills he were having, right? He changed the job now, and because of certification and skills, he got multiple offers, around 5 to 6 offers. At the time of joining, he did a lot of negotiation with the company. At the end, he ended up joining in 20 lakhs new company. But what was the approach of Rahul? Adib approach was he was just going to office and he was doing his work. He was not learning new things, just doing the same job every day. He did not learn new technology. He did not spend anything on his learning. He did not do any certification. He did not he did not change his job also, right? His package was 6 lakhs because he did not change any company in 3 years. Whatever hike has been given his company, 5%, 6%, 10%, 8%. So at the end, you can compare, right? That means in IT, your growth is on your hand. Yes or no? And it depends on what kind of environment you are living in, what kind of community you have, because you might not be aware of that. How much people are getting, how much is the growth. Now, this is internet world, right? It's not dependent on what kind of people you are living anymore. Before internet world, it was wholly dependent on what kind of people you are living in. But nowadays, it is digital world. You have internet, right? You have chat GPT. Now, this is the AI world. Not even internet world. This is the AI world. everything you have with you. Getting my point? So here, of course, you have to keep learning. There is a competition also in IT, but you see the hike, but you see the growth, your skills, your growth is depends on you, how much you want to grow. Yes or no? 20 lakhs is just smaller figure. You can reach up to 1 CR also in just less than 10 years of experience. 1 CR also you can reach. It is possible. I'm telling you, it is not impossible. You can reach up to this also below 10 years. Just you have to follow the right direction. Learning certifications in cyber security certifications are very much important. As of now, I'm not recommending everybody. This training is of course very important, hands-on, real-time. Until unless you don't know the real-time work, you are not going to be entertained by any company. Second thing is the evidence of knowledge means certification. You only do if you're financially good for now. If you're not doing any job, right? If you're financially good, then only you do it. Otherwise, once you get the job, then you do the certification. But definitely do it, I'm telling you. Definitely do the certification. Get you what I'm saying? If not now, if now also, if you're financially good, you don't have much problem, because certification is not only for now. It is for whole your career till you are there inside. Of course, your whole. I don't think so. Anybody will switch after getting into cybersecurity. I don't think so. I have never seen anybody who switched from cybersecurity to another field. I have never seen. I never came to
So,
know.
so can you give us a sequence of certificates that we need to take?
That I'll initially at this moment you can do CEH. CEH is the initial level of certification. CEH, or you have done CompTIA. In Indian market, CEH is very good. In USA market, if you are in USA, the CompTIA Security Plus. In Indian, it is from EC Council CEH initial level of certification you can do. After that, if you want to go technically, EC Council only, you have ECSA, CHFI, right? Multiple certificates from EC Council only. CEH is one of the most popular certification for initial analyst level. If you are in analyst level, go for CEH. Training is not that higher level, but certification is very much valued. Every second JD, I mean, almost JD, you will see CH certified preferred. If there are two people, one is certified, one is not certified, preference will be given to certified. I'm not saying that if you're not certified, you will not get the job. Of course, many of the people are not certified, which are joining this training, getting the job. Get it, mind? So only, but certification increase the value, and you may get more better offer if you're certified compared to non-certified, right? What money you spend in training and certification, right? You are going to get it back after multiplication. Definitely 101%, I'm telling you. At least what you are earning, 5 to 10%, keep the amount for your learning for every year. The learning that you spend, right? It is going to have multiple percentage on your earning every year. If you're certified, you have skills that you will add, keep adding in your resume. Resume will also get shortlisted. You will get call. You will get hike. You will get much better offer. Get a mind? Should not get
So,
saturated.
Sulabh, when
After
people do CISSP and
after that,
CISA,
let me tell you that. After that, see, after that, CEH, then there are some other manager level certification, a higher level certification that you can do. After that, you can do CISA, CISA, CISM, which cover the domain concept of cybersecurity, not only SOC. This is not limited to SOC. CEH is the part of offensive security, while we cover here defense security. SOC, anyways, चलो आज यही पढ़ा देते हैं. Before we start, let me cover this. This is also important thing. Are you considering the time waste? No, right?
no,
No,
no.
sir.
Sir,
Because I have your concurrence also. It's not feel that okay, you're not covering the main topic.
sir, also please guide us for the cloud one also. currently working for a defender, so it will be help.
So what happens in SOC team is the part of defense security. We also call as blue team. Means we have to defend the cyber attacks. Yes or no? Understand? That's the reason we are being called as defense security team or blue team. We are the part of blue team. While CEH training and certification is the part of offensive security, that also called as red team. Red team also called ethical hacking. CEH is ethical hacking certificate, right? Means there we learn the hacking concept. Then you might like penetration tester, you have penetration testing, right? Penetration tester or ethical hacker means are the hacker but ethically. For why we call it ethical hacker? Means their purpose is not to harm the network, harm anybody, right? Their purpose is ethical. You got the concept, right? Ethical means for good purpose, hacking for good purpose, for betterment. So there can be a team, penetration testing or ethical hacking team. So what they do is they hack the customer network, penetrate the customer, try to penetrate the customer network. So what happens being, for example, Accenture, not Accenture, let's say this is Bharat Pharmaceutical Company. This is a compliance requirement also that you have to, for various industries, that you have to do the penetration testing every quarter or once in a year, twice in a year, penetration testing. Penetration testing is a kind of ethical hacking where people will try to penetrate your network. Certain people will try to penetrate your network, means they will try to get into the network like in a hacker, like the actual hacker. They will follow same approach. What approach attacker hacker is going to follow, similar approach they will follow, and they will check if they're able to penetrate, exploit the network, penetrate the network. This is called as testing. Why? Because these are not actual hacker, right? They will do the testing. If they can penetrate, that means actual hacker can also penetrate. That means your network is vulnerable. Yes or no? Vulnerable means weak. Yes or no? That means your network is weak, vulnerable. Yes or no? We do the diagnostic test, right? And check the report. Because it's kind of diagnostic only. Get the report. Then penetration testing will give the report. Okay, you have this vulnerability, you have this vulnerability. Okay, we have penetrated successfully, exploited the vulnerability. And then they will suggest some patching. Understand? If they can penetrate, means actual attacker can. So based on that, they can do the hardening also. You get the diagnosis of vitamin B12 is less. Your deficiency of vitamin D. Oh, your cholesterol level is very high. Yes or no? Sugar level is also high. So you do the diagnostic, right? Based on that, you take the required medicine. Similarly, the penetration testing, vulnerability assessment. Yes, this will bend the red team. So they will follow same approach like hacker. Give the report. Based on that, we can do the network hardening. Getting a point? Before the actual attack happened, we can harden our network. This is done by ethical hacker or penetration tester. Why? This is very, of course, this is very, good job, challenging job, very challenging job, but even challenging in SOC. Why we are learning SOC then? Why we are not learning penetration testing? The reason is penetration testing or ethical hacking is not a continuous job. Of course, the job is very challenging, innovative, but this is not a continuous job. Penetration testing has to be once in a quarter. twice in a year, maybe some companies, not every day, not every month or even. And penetration testing or this ethical hacking will not be performed by the company own employee. This will be performed by the third party vendors, because this is my own company. If I perform the penetration testing, does not make any sense. Why? Because I know my network already, right? I know what is the firewall, which ports are open in the firewall. I know what is the IP of the firewall. I know that what is router, what is the IP address router, which is the server IP address. I know in and out already. Does not make any sense, right? If being a homeowner, if I try to steal assets my home to check whether actual thieves will come and they will try to they can steal it, does not make any sense. This practice does not make any sense, right? Similar practice it is having your own penetration tester to perform the penetration testing on your own company does not make any sense. So penetration testing is being performed by the third party vendor service provider. They will take a project over quarterly or half yearly, we do the project and they will share the report. So any field where you do not, it's a not continuous process, you do not require it all the time, means less opportunity in the market, less people required. Job is challenging, but less people are required. Of course, if less people are required, many people learn penetration testing, but demand is less, availability may be high, demand is less. Of course, what? Money, in the sense growth will be, job is challenging, does not make any sense, right? Work is innovative, but when your growth is less, because everybody work for, at the end, whether you say true or false, but I know it's true. And you should realize it's true. If you're saying, no, I am learning, I am only working through learning, I am working for learning only, I am actually want to join the company for learning, money does not matter much for me. Array, I have not seen a fool person like you who are saying that money does not matter to me. Yes or no? You will see few people saying like this, money does not matter. I don't know why before they are telling like this. It must be a lie, right? Either they are lying or they are not valuing the money. We understand, right? If you have money, almost you can achieve, almost I'm telling you, not all, but almost, right? Almost you can achieve everything in your life. Isn't it true? So working towards betterment of your skills, right? Brushing of your skills and getting a better higher, right? We should, everybody, right? We should run behind. Isn't it? If you have this, you have everything. Isn't it? If you don't have, there will be fight daily at your home. Every second day, because you are not able to fulfill the requirement of your family. You are not able to take them outside. Isn't it? If you have it, everybody will be happy. So अपने पास से विचलित हो गए अपन. So what I was telling you, that penetration testing has the less demand in the market. That's the reason work is innovative with less demand, hence the growth is also very less. Does not make any sense. Yes or no? So then, being a SOC analyst, we understand CES also part of offensive security. Why being a SOC analyst, why we are learning something which is coming under offensive security? You should have this right in your mind. CS comes under offensive security, but we have to do the defensive. We should learn something for defensive security perspective, SOC perspective only. Why we are learning offensive? What do you think? Right. The answer is we should understand, right? What approach of attacker, what approach attacker is going to follow. What is the perspective of attacker? How attacker does the planning, how attacker execute, which tools attacker use, how attacker does the initiate the SQL injection attack, how attacker execute or initiate the DDoS attack, what are tools involved? Yes or no? What do you think? We should know. That is the reason, being a part of defense and security, you should have at least knowledge of offensive security only. Then only you will have confidence and will be kind of expert in defense and security. If one part is completely blank, you may not be confident in analysis investigation as well. Understand? That's the reason you will see everywhere during CH. Many will asking this question many times. Why we are doing CH certification? Why we should do CH when we are part of? Instead, we can do EC Council also have certified SOC analyst certification, CSA. We should do this one instead of CH. Of course, you can do this one as well, but the reason of CH is this, and another reason is why we should do CH. One is this, to understand the approach of attacker. Second reason is 95% of JDs, 95 it is written, 95% JDs, you will see CEH is written as a requirement. When your recruiter are asking for CH, if you do this and being asked this, then what? You should do this, right? Not this, if this is being asked. Of course, you can learn this. This will also increase value. Okay, you are certified. But when the preference is given more on this, then we should do this. Why should wait money? Along with this, if you want to do this, you can do this as well. But what is being written on the day is this. Got a point? So after that, CISA, CSIM, these certifications giving the whole knowledge of cybersecurity whole domain itself. There are 7 to 8 domains in cybersecurity. So these are giving audit and compliance details. CISA, CSIM, you can be on a higher level. After that, I mean, being an analyst, you can do if you are up to more than 3 years experience, you can go for that, but not as a beginner. Not as a beginner. Beginner, you can follow CEH, ECSA you can do, right? Couple of like SOC analyst certification you can do, right? But this is not required as a 1 year, 2 years experience. 3 years or more than that, you can do if you want, right? After that, another certificate is CISSP. CISSP more than 5 years if you are. Only if you are 5+ years. That is a requirement from CSP perspective also. If you are not 5 years experience in cybersecurity, then you will not get certified. You will not get actual certification CSSP. You will get associate certification, right? Not make any sense because it is one of the difficult certification exam that you have for CSSP, right? It will take a year for you to do the self-study even after training also, right? So if you're spending some time then getting associate certification, then again giving exam for actual certification does not make any sense. So 5 years plus, then although you do this certification. Understand?
Sir, I have a question.
OSCP is not required. I'm telling you, don't go towards OSCP. It's one of the toughest exam, OSCP. And again, we are not going to go on the offensive security. Don't waste your time on doing the OSCP and all this stuff. Get in mind? Don't do that. It is one of the toughest exam, OSCP also. Offensive security, right? And you understand the demand in offensive security. Yes or no? Very less demand. Putting a lot of effort and getting less does not make any sense. Instead of that, you can do some vendor certification, Splunk certification, power user, Splunk admin certification. Vendor-based certification you can do. You can do CrowdStrike certification. You can do XOR certification. This vendors-based certification also appreciated. If you're expert, see, take one. See, Take one tool at least on which you are expert. Take at least one tool and learn everything from beginning to end. Expert. For example, Splunk, if you take, learn from beginning to end. Immediately it is not possible. It is a time-taking process, right? But anything that you do, right? I'm not taking only Splunk, but anything you learn, but learn everything on that tool. People who has expert level of knowledge always respected and always get much better growth. For example, if I have a Splunk, I have a Splunk requirement, then I will look for the people who are expert in Splunk. Couple of people will come who have Splunk knowledge also, this experience or this experience also. But if you don't have other experience, but you have a Splunk experience or you are expert in Splunk, then you'll be given preference and you will get the much higher package. Get certified on the tool, particular tool that you're using, right? Get all knowledge, end-to-end knowledge. You'll be appreciated, you'll be respected in the company. I'm telling you. Don't be the part of public. That was my thought since my childhood. Since my childhood, that was a thought. I don't want to become the part of public. My always decision was different than other people. I always had my different path because I did not want to be the part of public. Clear mind? Always have I'm not saying that I always have the different path, but be different than others. Try to be the different. Do some different work apart from what other people are doing, right? Then only, otherwise you'll be always be the part of crowd. Do something different, then you'll be able to respect yourself and you'll get a very good sleep. Okay, I'm doing something different and I have achieved this. You'll get a very good sleep. Yes or no? Get in mind, do something, achieve something big in your life. Different. You have one life only, right? Be born and die like this only does not make any sense. Do something big. We have everything. It does not mean that you have 2 hands, right? 2 hands, 2 legs, physically fit. Yes or no? We can achieve everything. Just we need the right direction, right planning, right execution. Do the proper research, what you are doing. Do the proper research so that the chances of the failure will be less. But do not take too much of time of taking decision. Some people take too much of time. But time never wait for everyone, right? If you're doing something but taking too much of time, right? Because time has the value. After certain time, there is no value what you're doing. Yes or no? I wanted to play cricket. I wanted to become a cricketer. The age is to start early, right? For 15, 18. If I start it now, does it make any sense? No, right? Time has the value. So whatever you're planning, right? Do the proper research, but take the prompt decision. You're not thinking for years. For years, you're planning to do this. I've seen many people thinking to switch in cyber security, but okay, my friend will join, then I will see he will get selected, then I will join. His phone got selected, did the work for 1 year, 2 years, grown from 5 lakhs to 20 lakhs. Then he keep, that time I could not join. My friend got 20 lakhs package. Now I am still on 5 lakhs. That time I could not take the decision. Time will never wait, right? Maybe the situation is different now. And that time it was different. So what you decide, what you are planning, do the proper research and take the prompt decision. One day I thought when I was delivering this training, right? I used to deliver only on Saturday, Sunday. During my office, during my job also, I used to deliver this training. From 2016 onwards, it started. 2016 onwards, I started this training. I used to deliver on Saturday, Sunday only. I was having good number of people in Saturday, Sunday only. I was earning around my monthly, that time my monthly salary was around monthly salary, how much it was? around 2 lakh something was there in 2016. And I used to earn around 4 to 5 lakhs per month using my training in 2016. One day at night, I was thinking that just 2 days I am doing this much, right? I'm doing better. If I put all 7 days in my own work, it can be much better, right? I will put the time for my own work only. I grow. I did some research overnight only, you will see. My package was pretty good, right? In the company, I used to work with Ericsson. It was good. All freedom I had. That time, nobody used to get work from home. I had full freedom. I'm telling you, that is how you get when you are expert in something. My manager used to tell that you are steering of our project. You are steering of our bus. I mean, without that, we cannot go. Without you. He used to follow me. Everybody used to follow. Because without me, if I'm not there, work used to get a stop. Create the dependency. Get the skills which nobody has. Right? Then you'll be respected and everybody will be running behind you. Create this kind of dependency. Create this kind of skills. Skills can be developed. I'm telling you, capabilities can be developed. You see, I never spoke. I never given any speeches in my whole life during my college, after college also. I did not speak. I was, not speaking much. I'm not from English medium and everything. So, but I developed the skills. I never gone in any stages. I'm representing how many people we have now? More than 150, right? 160 something we have now. I'm representing many companies for corporate trainings. I never given any speech in my whole college life, whole my study. Whenever we used to deliver any seminars in college, I used to bunk the class. I never represent. This is one of the capability, right? Yes or no? Which I have developed with time. I have developed. Can't you develop? You can also develop the skills. Yes or no? I learn most of the things after my college. I'm telling you, most of the things I develop after the college. If I can do, you can also do that. Everybody can do that. You just have to identify. You just have to follow the right approach. Also, I always have the fear of going on a stage and talking to people. I was in pretty Hindi medium school. My English is still not that great, but I'm able to communicate my knowledge. That is what confidence I have. I'm able to communicate. So what happens? Night time, I thought that 2 days I'm working, I'm getting this much. I'm able to. If 7 days, all 7 days, if I give to my work, it can be much better, right, for the growth. Next day morning, I put down my paper. I go into company and put down my papers. I got 2 lakhs as joining bonus when I joined Ericsson. 18 month was the bond, and it was just 15 month complete. 3 month has to. I mean, you have to wait for 3 months. 15, 16, 17, 18, right? I put down my paper in 15 month only. I had to return 2 lakhs rupees to them as a joining bonus because I had not completed 18 months. I would have waited for 3 more months, right? But no, I thought, no, I took the decision. I have to execute right now. Now only we have to execute. I thought in night, I did research, and I executed in the next day morning. Since then, I never realized that I'm not working. I'm not doing any job. Since then, I'm working like I'm doing job. Same routine, same way I'm following. And I never felt that I left my job. Since then, since next day, and we grown exponentially. When I put down my paper, I started my own company. During that time, I done the whole setup I have done. Company registration, everything we have completed. We started weekdays batch and everything, and we grown exponentially. Sometime in life, you have to take the risky decision also. I have taken a lot of risky decision in my life. See, I'm coming from lower middle class family. A lot of risky decision I have taken, but almost I got success. Almost decision I got success. How? With proper research right approach, proper execution. Yes or no? And decision right time. This is most important. Taking the decision on right time, this is most important. You should not think too much that he's not doing, only I will do. You are different. Think that you are different. If they are not doing, you are doing, right? Think that you are different than you are doing. It does not mean that you cannot do if they are not doing. Then what is the difference between you and them? Yes or no? If you are not taking the risk, you will not get success. Yes or no? You got a point? The probability of success is depend on the probability of the risk that you are taking. Yes or no? If you're not taking the risk, no success. Be at home, no accident, no chances, no probability of accident. So be safe. Be at home, be safe. If you go outside, there is a chance you may meet with an accident. Yes or no? There are chances of an accident. But will you not go out of home? You will go, right? People who will not go, they will not achieve anything. People who will go, they may not get success, but there are chances. Yes or no? There are chances they may get success. But people who never gone out of home, 0% chances of getting success. So which option is better? Either you go out and die or get success, or be at home, be safe, but be at 0. The option, the selection is yours. Yes or no? Take the risky decision. Okay, I think it's already 10 o'clock. But the kind of motivation I wanted to give you so that you can take the next step.
Sir, please inform about the cloud certification for the security.
It's not necessarily. Cloud certifications are not necessarily. You can do any AWS, you can do, or you can do Azure Cloud.
Yeah, currently, I'm working on Azure, so on the Defender and Centennial. So
you can do Sentinel, you can do SC200.
okay.
So is it good to take the box
Hmm?
certification?
Which
Hack
one?
the box certification.
Hack the box
Hack
and
the-
all, not global certifications.
Okay.
If you are having subscription, you can do. See, any subscription based like Hack the Box or any Cybery or Udemy certification, if you're doing, those are not global certification. Keep in mind. Okay. The like CS, CompTIA, Comisi Council, these are global certificates recognized by the world. But still, if you don't have other certification, global certification, still you write in resume. At least it showcases that you are interested, you are passionate in learning cybersecurity. Something is better than nothing. If you don't have any global certification, you write those certificate at least. Showcase, okay, you at least completed this course, this course, this course, this course. At least showcase that you're interested in learning, you're passionate about. Might be you are not having that money financially strong, hence you have not done any global certification, right? Keep adding in your LinkedIn as well and resume as well, those certifications as well. That's not a problem. But recognized certifications are global certifications. Got it?
Sir, one question. I want to get a little more about CISA, CISM, CISSP, and so many certifications are there in cybersecurity, especially. What is that exactly? What is the scope of work of these certifications, and how we will get that certifications? Is there any exam codes are there?
You have to join training and certification. You can do the training. We also have this CISA, CSM, CSSP. Next month batch will be starting for this all the trainings.
What exactly these are? It belongs to only
ISACA.
SOC or
These are from ISACA. No, not a whole cybersecurity. I said it's not. SOC is one domain within cybersecurity. There are 8 such domains total. So this training cover other domains as well. The whole cybersecurity, like GRC, you will have security operations, vulnerability management, right? Along with that, there are total 8 domains which have been covered. CSSP follows 8 domains.
It's in part of SOC or it's in separate like cybersecurity?
These are like theoretical certifications, knowledge-based certifications.
Okay, and CISSP
is also theoretical certification. which give the
It's
8
belongs
domain.
to
Being
management,
a manager,
cybersecurity.
manager, of course, manager. These almost management level certification.
Okay.
Almost all
And
the
what is
certifications
the,
like CETA, CSM, and CSP all are management level of certifications. That's why I said if you have more than 3, then only you do that. Otherwise, no.
after 3 years of experience, we can go for this, right?
CETA, CSM, CSP after
Mhm.
5 years.
Okay.
CISSP after 5 years.
Okay.
Do not do
Okay.
before 5 years. Does not make any sense. You'll get associate certification after putting a lot of effort of 1 year. You'll get associate certification, right? Do
Okay,
it
sir.
after 5 years.
What is how to appear this exam? Is there any specific exam centers are there, or any promoting testing center and all?
Pearson View, right? Pearson View, you know Pearson View. So
Yes, yes.
Pearson View, you can do through a laptop also, online available. Now, no need to go to exam center. So laptop,
Mhm.
you can do that.
Okay.
Be security on that. You can do something.
I have a
Okay.
question, sir.
Sir, I have a question.
Rest guys can wind up for the day. Who have the office? Right? Other people can sit. If somebody asking question, you may get some knowledge, right?
Sir, I have a question.
I'm not going to cover anything new. Okay. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, sir. If we learn about defensive security and offensive security, we are good to go for the job, right?
Which job?
For the cyber security.
Cyber security. Which job? Cyber security big domain, right?
Yeah,
There are 8 domains.
Yeah,
SOC analyst,
for
your
the
cyber
SOC.
security.
Yeah.
SOC analyst also cyber security only. See,
Yeah,
now
it
if
is.
people, now we have to be specific. When we are talking about cyber security people, we have to be specific which domain. When you're talking about some people who are not in cyber security, you can tell cyber security. When you're talking to me, you should mention vulnerability management, penetration testing, auditing, compliance, SOC. You have to mention specific because everything comes under cyber security only.
Sir, what
For
about threat
good
hunting?
growth, for good growth, what career we have to choose?
Huh? What?
For good growth.
SOC. SOC, you're learning, right?
Yeah.
SOC, you're learning and you have to go on SOC only. That's the reason we have
Okay.
designed. You have to go on SOC
Sir,
only. That's the reason we have designed this training.
Yeah.
Sir,
Compared to
what
other field
about
in
threat
cyber
hunting domain?
security, the growth is much better in SOC. You talk
Okay.
about vulnerability management, GRC, application security, right? The growth is much better in SOC.
After this training, what we can go for?
Job.
No.
After that, you can go for
For
job.
skill up. For skill up. Like you
Skill up,
suggested,
you can do some
CH.
certification. CH you can do. CH.
Okay.
Recommended is CH certification. You see, what happens is we have to mention specific things. See, I'm telling you, when you discuss with anybody, right? Mention specific things, right? You're asking what we should do. You should mention what certification we should do to upgrade the skills, what training we should do to upgrade the skills. Then I will understand what do you mean, right? So certification perspective, you can do the CH at the initial point of time. At least you do the CH.
Sir, for the threat hunter designation, what kind of certification or effort we can do?
See, threat hunting, there is a certification from CH also for threat hunting, but threat hunting I'm telling you, instead of threat hunting, going for the technical things. Threat hunting will not have much scope in future. Go for analyst job or SOC administrator job, SIEM administrator. Why threat hunter will not have much scope in future? Because this threat hunting analysis can be done by the AI in no time. Terabyte of data can be analyzed by AI. Get your mind?
Okay.
So that can be a wrong path in future. SOC analyst also will get some company threat hunter role, threat analyst role, threat hunter role, right? But only keeping themselves limited to threat hunting, just investigation analysis, is limiting yourself in this stuff, which can be replaced by AI in you got a point? Your terabyte of data can be analyzed, which you cannot do by the AI. Good point. So in EC Council also there is certification training, threat hunting, threat hunter, certified threat hunter.
Excuse me,
certification
sir. Does it make sense to go from SOC analyst to cloud security? Does it make any sense?
Cloud security you can go for, but comparatively as SOC analyst, because SOC analyst can work in both cloud security also. If you have, you'll have SOC on premises also, you will have SOC, right? But comparatively, being a standard SOC analyst, you'll get more opportunities because not every company's resources are there in the cloud.
Okay, thank you.
No, not every company have are there in the cloud as of now, right?
Sulabh, is GRC part of SOC? Sorry, if you can elaborate more on this.
GRC, GRC is not a part of SOC. GRC is one of the domain in cybersecurity. It is more on audit and compliance. Audit and compliance.
जिसको करने से हम सीसा
Governance,
सर्टिफिकेट
risk
के लिए जा
compliance.
सकते हैं.
हाँ? What?
जिसको करने से सीसा सर्टिफिकेट के लिए जा सकते हैं.
Right. So it's a CISA is same only GRC. CISA is for GRC. So I said CISA you do not to go into GRC actually to get the knowledge of audit and compliances, governance policies, audit and compliances. If you want to go on GRC the field, right? Someone in cybersecurity who ensure that the compliance that our companies following, we have the specific tools and technologies standard deployed. All the control has been deployed. This is being ensured by the GRC analyst or the person or GST manager. It is more about the documentation work. This is not a technical.
So इसके लिए कोई specific course करना होगा या फिर ये SOC analyst की knowledge is in CISA?
I have people who are in GRC also, they are doing the SOC analyst certification training because they do not have technical knowledge. When they are talking to people, they are not getting confidence because they know the process, but they are not technical.
Right. So it's better to do the technical technical course first and then go into CISA so that you have better knowledge what you're talking about.
Yes,
and
you will have
also
confidence. If you want to go with the GRC also, right? If you go with this technical training, if you do this, you will have whole technical knowledge. You will be much confident when you're talking to the customer, when you're talking about in-house team, you'll be confident. Yes, I'm discussing technical things. Otherwise, only documentation. GRC mostly the documentation process you have to create, right? Ensure controls are implemented, documentation work you have to do. But if you're technical, you'll be confident while discussing the things. Because coordination will be always with technical people, right? So you also technical, discussion will be better, fruitful.
Hello, sir.
Sir, after CCNA, what do you prefer, like certifications in SOC?
After
CCNA.
CCNA, if you have done it already, that's okay, but CCNA is not required anymore now.
Sir, I have already done it.
If you did it already, that's okay, but for cybersecurity perspective, you can do the CH.
Sir, after completing this course, I have to apply for L1 as a fresher.
A fresher, yes. Means you do not have to apply for L1, especially mentioned, but of course, whenever there is opportunity from 0 to 1 year, based on that, you can apply. Of course, you'll get
Sir,
a
I
little
have
more.
experience in network administrator.
We will discuss this point in separate session. This all what you are doing, what you should do, is a separate session. Now, once we finish this Splunk, will be separate session itself where we'll take your question and tell the suggestion how you can apply. What's your background?
Thank you.
Sir.
No need to ping me personally for that. What you are doing, how you should apply, because there'll be a separate session on that. Okay. Once you're eligible to apply for the interview, before that, there'll be a separate session. Okay. On which we'll discuss how you can apply, how you can write the experience, right? Fresher will give the internship also from our company, World Tech Technologies, a cybersecurity company. From that, we'll give 8 to 10 month internship so that you can mention the resume that you are doing internship from our company. You'll get a better opportunities comparatively.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, in future getting automation L1 role, what get in automation getting any security patches, sir? Sir, in automation, getting any security patches, sir, like weekly, yearly, monthly.
Yeah, I could not understand. Sorry.
Sir, in upcoming few days, L1 role became a automation. In automation,
Not coming
getting
few
any.
days, in future I'm talking about, in future,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Automation
sir.
will
Yes,
be
sir.
introduced already, right? So you
Sir,
have to learn technical thing. That's the reason we have designed it here. Our training is very
sir,
technical. So you should learn technical also along with the L1 job.
sir, sorry, the notice, it get any security patches, sir, monthly or yearly for
Security
automation?
batches, please. Acha, see,
Sec-
automation means already we have introduced, right? SOAR. Automation is SOAR. We have already introduced in your batch only.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm telling for that security patch, sir, security patch. Is that 3.25 or 3.33 security patch will get for
Security
Telling
automation?
about security patches, sir.
patches,
Updation.
updation, patches.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which patches? Which device patches? Which tool patches?
Yes, sir.
Hello,
The
Sulabh. He's talking
sir,
about
automation, sir.
not only automation in the security. He's talking about upgrade like patching vulnerability. Automatic patches is deployed through the
So automatic
or only like
deployment of patches.
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
That can happen with it is not done right as of now, because it depends how critical it is, because why it is not automated, because you have to evaluate, right, whether you have to deploy those patches or not, because that can be some negative impact also. There
Yes,
can be
sir. Yes,
negative
sir.
impact also on the servers, right? We are deploying the patches, and also whether on that particular time you have to deploy or not, right? You have to understand the complications. You have to evaluate criticality, a lot of parameter that you have to evaluate for before deploying the patches. As of now, it is not done. You know, don't know the future.
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
guys. So done for today. We'll connect
Sir, last
tomorrow,
question.
8:15.
The last question.
Any
So one
personal
last,
question? We have dedicated session for that. Okay.
The
Yes,
last
last
question.
question.
सर ये पाइथन
Sir,
सीखना पड़ेगा क्या पाइथन और लिनक्स
Huh?
पाइथन और लिनक्स सीखना पड़ेगा
Python for
इज इट
automation. For example, in SOAR, in this class, we are covering SOC analyst level, what analyst will do. SOAR admin, if you want to become, then playbook that I have told, right? Automation is happening. That playbook is written on Python. So in
व्हाट
the
अबाउट
SOAR,
लिनक्स
one moment, hold down. Let me answer your question, what you're asking.
yeah.
So let me complete my answer. So playbook is written in Python. So lot of playbook for supported devices are already available, but sometimes you have to write custom playbook. In that case, or sometimes you have to create some changes. In that case, you need to learn Python. So we have a separate batch for XOR also, admin level, expert level batch, on which we cover Python also. But for now, it is not required. Only people who are experienced people in cybersecurity, they want to upgrade your knowledge. Or once you get the job, they want to upgrade, become expert in SOAR, then you need to learn that, join that course, right? That is
hello, sir.
dedicated.
Hello, sir.
Linux being a SOC analyst is not required, but if you want to upgrade being admin, you want to become part of implementation team, then Linux is required. Because all the security tools are being deployed on Linux operating system.
Hello, sir.
Sir, can I ask my question?
सर सर मेरे को बोलना है, कब से बोलने का ट्राई कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ बोलो बोलो बोलो.
बोलो आप बोलो.
सर मैंने CH सर्टिफिकेशन किया है 2024 में. एक्चुअली मैं 2021 पास आउट हूँ. मेरा मतलब 3 इयर्स का गैप है, पर 2024 में मैंने CH सर्टिफिकेशन किया क्योंकि यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल में मैंने मतलब CH
ये
ट्रेनिंग
क्वेश्चन
लिया था.
मैंने बोला डेडिकेटेड सेशन में लेंगे. ये क्वेश्चन हम डेडिकेटेड सेशन में लेंगे ना, ये बताने के लिए. पर्सनल सजेशन किया है तो कैसे अप्लाई करना है, क्या करना है, ये हम डेडिकेटेड सेशन में लेंगे. ये सेशन तो सर्टिफिकेशन पर्सपेक्टिव से मैं सोचा चलो 2-4 क्वेश्चन ले लेता हूँ, तो इसलिए ले लिया. वो हम टेक दिस क्वेश्चन और पर्सनल सेशन, डेडिकेटेड सेशन.
Sir, I have a
All
question.
questions answered.
If I may, I just wanted to ask you, for the time being, this course, what else should we be must learning? Like, is there any other particular framework we should be learning along with this?
That I'll be giving you some homework, some topics I'll be giving you, but because it's initial session and some people has not covered the previous recordings, which 9 days I have given. Hence, I have not given the homework.
Okay.
Next week, once you cover everything, will be on the same page, everybody. Then I'm going to give some homework topics that you must cover.
Got it. Thank you.